Kani kedai ke Batisi TV, bat pidang pet ya ke kubur baman kasni, belawan rasa pi da ke rupa, ringkat bat ke orange Nissan, lom sokpo near Fire Brigade Shillong.
New Nissan Kicks. Bookings open now.
Ki Shipai Ïada Khappud jongari Bangladesh ya kaba kila tip kerteng kum ka Bangladesh Border Guards kila Mynjur ban telakam ya ke jingklong mau beain jong ki nong shong shnong jongari Bangladesh na kawa Umngot kabalakta ya kani kawa kabadon Khappud jongari India bat Bangladesh. Kani ke jing Mynjur kalami na ke jing yalang kaba South ngi hanong ba Shillong kabalong hapdeng ki Inspector General jong ki Shipai Border Security Force nagari India bat ki Shipai Bangladesh Border Guards nari Bangladesh. Haka jinge keren bat kilat pathai kubor haka arfunyu tarik unailor arjar khat khandai u Additional Director General jongki Shipai Border Guards of Bangladesh u Muhammad Zakir Hussain ulayathu bakani ka kunhun Shipai Ïada Khappud nagari Bangladesh kalakular bat Mynjur ban ai ka jinge trailang bat ki Shipai BSF ban khanglat ya ka jing tamput bat ka jing klong mau be ain da ki pai ba nong shok shnong kari Bangladesh hawa Umngot ka kam klong mau bat ti siap na wa Umngot wa jaflong kadai ka wei na pedeng ki babon ki mat balaya kren ha ka jingelang ha pedeng ki head officer ki Shipai BSF bat BGB ba lawan mikmat ru da ki frontier ka Tripura bat Mizoram ki BSF ki lahap ban ra ya kani ka mat bat ka BGB hadin ka jingshem ba ka jingjeliu jong ka wa hadau ki ka badai ka wei na ki jaka jungok kai perthai ba khring ba ya ki priu kalanang jeliu namar ka jingjur palat ka jingklong mau bat siap na siliang jong mauput ki bor penyai district bat ki nongshong shnong jong dau ki ru ki la jura ekren ya kani kamat la bon sin bat ki Shipai BSF ki balakular bakin sale ya ka badon kam hakaransan ka babiang.
You may be aware that this conference is for three frontiers, that is for Tripura, Meghalaya and MNC frontier. That drug menace was discussed not only particularly in relation to the Meghalaya frontier but relating to the MNC frontier and Tripura also. So there are certain issues, there are certain syndicates which are operating in this particular field. So we are as a border guarding forces sharing real-time intelligence and we want to curb this menace. As regard the other issues, we have discussed regarding that cattle smuggling also and crossing of BD national or Indian national in each other's territory and how we can deal with those. If they are involved in any illegal activity, then they will be dealt as per the law of the land, and in case of inadvertent crossing, they would be handed over to the other border guarding force.
In principle, in practice, we don't allow crossing of the IB by anybody illegally, and extracting border from 150 years within IB is out of questions. We are vigilant and we have agreed to jointly work so that we can prevent such crossing and illegal extraction from the other side. We cannot guard inch by inch, right? We must understand and appreciate the peculiarity of the border. See, in the guise of tourism, somebody might have ventured, but mind you, with our knowledge, in our presence, this cannot happen. We don't allow that. Be rest assured. There have been instances that they attempted to cross the IB, even with valid passport and visa, through the eastern part of the northeastern region, that is Kumilla and Feni, and we have arrested. They could not justify their presence or their attempt to cross the border. And if someone has crossed, that says they have sneaked in. Maybe it has gone beyond the notice of BGB, but mind you, we don't allow any illegal crossing. If they have to visit India with valid passport, they should go to the port of entry, designated port of entry, to the ICP, to the airport, not through a BOP. We don't allow that. And we handed over all those to the local police.
We have interrogated them and we found that certain doubts and syndicates they involved in these activities, and we will be sharing the intelligence with the counterpart and appropriate measures will be taken that such incident doesn't happen in future.
There is no presence or any movement of any IIG inside Bangladesh. This has been repeatedly reaffirmed by Honorable Prime Minister, Bangladeshi soil will not be allowed to any entity which can be hostile to any third country. Any third country. It's out of question.
As you know, BSF is present right on the border, and wherever we are posted, we take utmost steps for preserving the environment. We are planting number of trees, and wherever we found any erosion is taking place or some river is diverting the course, we refer the matter to the JRC, Joint River Commission, who will take a call, and whatever is necessary, that is done by the respective country authorities. All 2 borders are already functional, and 4 more have already been approved, and 3 are under construction. There was some problem regarding Shipai border hut. For that, the place has been changed, and shortly some joint survey has been done, and activity will be starting soon. And there are proposals for others also, which will be discussed in due course of time.
We have had detailed discussion on this to prevent illegal crossing from both the sides, by nationals, by the smugglers. We have discussed, and we have agreed to jointly work on that, and in order to keep the border crime-free, this issue has been specially addressed, and we will take special measures on that.
Earlier also I had clarified that we both have agreed that in case a person is involved who is illegally crossing into the other country, is involved in any illegal activity, then action is taken as per the law of the land. And in case inadvertent crossing is there, then we hand over to the counterpart for taking appropriate action. That is the action being taken, and it was discussed at length in the conference. The cattle smuggling, it keeps on fluctuating depending on the requirement. If you must have heard some time back the Khappud cattle hut that was stopped functioning. So that time there was less supply of the cattle, and it was slightly reduced. And as and when some festival season is there, then obviously the smuggling activity increases, and we have to take stern action. As regard your other point that BSF has to keep those cattle, yes, after season these are being for the time being kept with us only till the police take appropriate order from the competent court for its disposal, and that is slightly affecting our duties. Right now figure I cannot tell, but maybe about 430 cattle.
We have taken adequate measures to prevent the cattle smuggling, but we have also discussed that cattle smuggling is not solely perpetrated by smugglers from Bangladesh side. There are syndicates from the Indian side as well, because they are taking the cattle from the deep inside the Indian territory, transporting them and handing over to their friends or the syndicates across the border to Bangladesh. So we have jointly identified the areas and agreed to prevent smuggling, cattle smuggling, and let me also assure you that we are sufficient on the cattle heads. The domestic demands vis-a-vis the productivity is well matching. We don't want it. We have all the measures not to stop but to prevent it. To preempt that syndicate coming. We don't want it. In no way. Because cattle smuggling is the area which emanates many crimes. Killing, fighting amongst themselves. And again, a transborder movement. We don't want it.
As you know, the area is like undulating and unfenced. So obviously the challenges will be more in that particular area. So we are having simultaneously coordinated patrols, and certain that sort of measures are taken on both sides so that the crime in those particular area can be curbed.